I didn't even know that was a hotel. There you go, Hotel Bamboo, right there. And the Holiday Inn Express is right up there. That building is right behind this whole thing. Stellar Blue is another hotel back there, a block up, but you got the Holiday Inn right there, Holiday Inn Express. So this is a safe zone for some of you who are asking about safety. Beautiful people, nice people. That family took me to that private temple complex. They showed me the Shiva temples they had there, the Jagannath temple, Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra, and some other temples. I remember it was such a nice experience. Then we went out to the beach because Jagannath Puri is right on the beach. And we went out to the beach to see sunset or right after sunset, and we hung out there for a while. They took selfies with me, pictures with me and everything, photos with their cell phones. We were happy. With like 3 motorbikes, one guy and his wife. The wife was the sister of the guy that initially made contact with me on the street there in front of the Jagannath temple complex. And we went with his best friend, and this guy took me on his motorcycle. His best friend went alone on his motorcycle, and then the wife, the sister of the guy and her husband, the husband from Delhi, but she's from Jagannath Puri, they went on another motorbike. So it was 3 motorbikes, and we were just hanging out having fun. And then we finished the evening. They took me to have dinner. What a noisy motorcycle. Wow, noisy, that thing. They took me to have dinner at a nice place they said that is very famous there in Jagannath Puri. Super good food. I didn't get sick, nothing like that. Very accommodating people. They were even having a ball with me because I couldn't speak any Hindi, and they did speak some English, especially the woman, the sister of the guy I met and her husband. They were more educated in the English language. So it was great, it was cool. I really enjoyed it. People are just so friendly, like I said, so friendly. This is San Fernando Plaza right there. And yeah, and in the Himalayas, such great people in the Himalayas. I met some nice people in the Himalayas, in Gargi, where I stayed for 10 days, the village of Gargi, way up there, very secluded. No cars, no motorcycles, nothing gets up there except footpath, and that's it. And I got up there and people were just very cool. Where I stayed, the guest house with pt2. If you ever look for Sunview Cafe on Airbnb or look for them on Instagram, Sunview Cafe, they're up there. It's a 5-kilometer hike basically from the town of Manikaran all the way up there. Very nice people from the Himalayas there, from Himachal Pradesh. The Indian people are so nice. In Amritsar, they treated me so nicely, so friendly in general. Even where I stayed in Udaipur too, the Brahmin family where I stayed at a castle that I stayed in for a month. Pushkar, such nice people in Pushkar. In Rishikesh, the Brahmin, I mean the family I met in Rishikesh where I was staying, that they had a little dhaba and all of that, and I ate there every night basically. Wow, it was just amazing, except for the nights when I stayed at the spiritual place of Tapovan and all of that. So it was great. I loved my time there. The people were so nice. And this whole video is basically about the people of India, and the food is great. I mean, the people are very nice. Like I said, you will have those scammers, people that are aggressive towards foreigners and stuff like that, and some women do receive a lot of aggressive behavior from Indian men, because they do have their aggressive nature. A lot of Indian men, I don't know how many, but I saw in some cases, and some Indian women told me that they're aggressive towards their own women, and foreign women sometimes very, you know, touchy, very close, and women don't like that, but they think they can't. But that's just some idiot men. I don't know how many a lot is, but it is what it is. But in general, friendly people, they will help you out. They will tell you which way to go, even if they don't know. Or sometimes they say, look, I don't know, but let me ask somebody else, if they understand some English and whatever. Such nice people. But when you're dealing with public transportation, like a tuk-tuk or a taxi or something like that, then that would be a bit of a problem, because they're going to try to scam you 9 times out of 10, and especially in the touristy areas, because they think we're all rich. But other than those few little points, like I said, I'm not going to dive into the negative, because it's mostly positive. People of India are so nice. The landscapes are beautiful. Food is great if you know where to eat. And my phone is about to overheat. People are having lunch here now. I'm going towards 10th Street. Calle 10. So I hope this has been informative. I'm a man, so I can't speak from a woman's point of view. I mean, if I were a woman and having gone to India twice, would the story be the same, or would it be very different in terms of the treatment given to a woman, a foreign woman? I know some women told me that sometimes they were not treated well. They were treated like sexually harassed or just harassed. I mean, I did receive some harassment from some men trying to bother me to give them money to charge me more or bother me with something, and I had to stand up to them, and then they would back down because they saw I meant business. But other than that, great people, friendlier from, in my opinion, than the people here in Colombia. And paisas and antioqueños here in Colombia, in this region and in other regions of Colombia, other people are very kind, very hospitable. But the Indian people take the cake. I don't care how many bad comments people have about Indians and about how they're scammers and rob you about your money, not physically, but you know, with the scams, with prices. But talking about just friendliness, very friendly, very friendly. As a man that I have had that experience twice in India, 8 months total there. Very nice people in general. Like I said, there were a few people I did want to fight with, and I was going to fight them physically, but they backed down, so they didn't continue their little BS charade thinking I was going to back down, because it is what it is. So this is the Dan Carlton, Jen and Chris, ending it right here. This is the last hotel of the Golden Mile, because then the Presidenta Creek is right over there, La Presidenta Creek. And this is Dan, the Dan Carlton of just Dan, the Dan Carlton worldwide. Well, we'll be talking in the next video, because 3 blocks from here is 10th Street, and we're making another video there talking about, probably about India again, or I don't know what, whatever, or something spiritual. Later.